Get over there.
Oh,
Get over there.
something's wrong.
What's wrong?
Look at this.
Oh.
Tilt. Yes. Better?
Don't turn it too far. You'll see it come out the other side.
I think we'll be all right.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the show. It is the Russ Factor Show with you here once again, Friday nights. Welcome back. Welcome back. Last week on the show.
Oh,
we got people hanging out in the beginning here. We
Everyone's
got
hanging out.
Kat and Maddie McCravens over here on Twitch. Mr. Slotmaster checking in over on YouTube.
wow. Hi, guys.
Last week on the show, and I was just thinking, we've had a lot of new games we've played this year, and last week was no exception. And I almost forgot that we played a new game last week, too, because that little delivery game that was part of the Epic free games.
Oh, deliver at all costs.
That was a new game.
Yeah.
We've played Avowed, we've played Henry, we've played so many other new games. Just new games.
Yeah, just tons of new games.
New games. So we got another one for you tonight that we're gonna play a little later in the show. I started digging in last night. It's the new Elden Ring game called Elden Ring Nightreign, and it's not DLC, and it's not really a sequel. It is just them doing an experiment using a lot of Elden Ring assets and bosses from other Souls games or other FromSoft games.
So it's other content.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, and it's more action-packed, and it's kind of dumbed down a little in terms of, like, you level up. Like, you just go on these runs, and they're the 3-day runs about is what, you have day 1, day 2, and then final day.
Okay.
You got to run around and fight a bunch of bosses and try to level up your gear and get in a good place to finally get to the boss if you can, and then beat the boss, which I haven't done. I haven't beat the first boss yet. We're going to try some runs tonight.
All right.
But I'll take you through. The kind of how the game goes here a little later when we get into it. That's during the second part of the show tonight, so you want to stick around for that.
Mm-hmm.
What have I been playing? Call of Duty and Elden Ring, Nightreign. Finished my battle pass. I think Maddie texted me the same night too. He had 11 hours to spare.
Wow.
And I had about 9 by the time I finished mine. But we finished those battle passes for season 3.
All done.
I was looking through the season 4 battle pass and coming off of the season 3 battle pass, which was all right. The season 4 battle pass is kind of shit.
Oh.
Not gonna lie.
Sad.
Not gonna lie, but yeah, I hopped on for a little bit and played some of season 4. I don't think I played all 3 of the new maps for multiplayer, but I played at least 2 of them, and I did not like one of them. I can't remember which one I didn't like. Yeah, I can't remember. I can't even remember what the one I didn't like was really about. And then there's another one where you're like in this on this road that's like got rock hills and couple different ways to go. Reminds me of some old maps, but yeah. So that and what else? So you've been playing a new game too.
Oh yeah, I've been playing Tainted Grail: Fall of Avalon.
Grail: Fall of Avalon.
Yeah, it's people are calling it online. They're calling it a Scrolls-like. Of all things.
Oh.
It's made by a small developer, I guess. They made a board game or something. I don't remember. I don't know anything about it, but yeah, it's very much first person. Action RPG. Really cool, really impressive stuff. Graphically looks kind of goofy.
Yeah.
This quest sucks.
Look at that guy.
Yeah, he has funny shades. So yeah, it takes place in Avalon, which is like King Arthur legend kind of stuff. So, this is kind of a universe where, King Arthur is come and gone, but it's also like stuck to where people are trying to bring him back to life.
Okay.
And things are crumbling. Like everything's crumbling down. There's this stuff called the weirdness that's basically taking over different places.
Weirdness?
With a Y, of course.
The weirdness.
The weirdness. Yeah, it's taking over the land and changing like things into weird stuff and making things hostile, and like at nighttime everything's super dangerous.
All right.
Like people get crazy and this stuff can come in and like kill you. But yeah, combat's kind of like this. It's very, very similar to stuff like Skyrim.
Yeah, and you got a little. I see you got a little like Avowed in here almost because
Yeah.
you're dual wielding a spell and a sword.
Yeah, you can do that in Skyrim.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's really cool the way they make it work. Because spells are kind of weird in this game. There's all sorts of just strange spells, but like there's a spell in the game that you can get that turns enemies into cheese.
Would you say they're kind of weird with a Y? Weird spells?
Yeah, they're very weird with the Y spells.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
It's just got this really crazy looking world. It does remind me at times of Elden Ring in terms of the way it's style. It's just really dark and just like unforgiving. The game's pretty difficult at the start too. Like if you don't quite get a hold of things pretty early on, like it can take some time to get used to, but you get to a point where I got this spell called Merlin's Thorn that shoots like 7 consecutive things, and all spells have a light cast, which is a tap, or a heavy cast, which is a hold and then release. There's spells where you can drain life. There's this one that shoots tons of projectiles. I have a chain lightning spell. It's really cool. There's just tons of different stuff that you can do, and I have this crazy sword. And like, the only thing that I don't really quite like about it so far is kind of like how equipment works. It's kind of hard when you're starting out. Like you can equip anything, but there's like you don't get the highest armor rating unless you meet the requirements. So you need like 8 strength, 6 dexterity, etc. But then it'll give you that normal bonus and then whatever thing it tells you. So if you hit like plus 10 max mana, that kind of thing.
Okay.
But yeah, like it's really impressive stuff.
It's just a little indie game, huh?
Yeah, it's pretty visually appealing too. It's not that.
How much do they charge you for this?
This one was $45.
$45.
Or you can pay $55 for the horse armor meme edition.
Okay.
Because of course there is a meme edition.
All right.
It's like $10 to get horse armor and something else.
Did you get horse armor?
No, but you can buy it separately for $10.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
I never even seen this. This is new to me.
Well, there you go. I'll stop spoiling it for you.
Yeah, I don't know how far they went into this, but yeah, I've been playing it for fucking 30 hours, I guess. I'm in the first map. I guess there's like 3 or so just big hub worlds that you can be in, but I've just been playing around in this one map for 30 hours, and it's pretty nuts.
And that's called Tainted Grail.
Tainted Grail: Fall of Avalon.
Fall of Avalon, available now on everything.
Yeah, Xbox, PlayStation,
PC,
Steam. Yeah,
it's
on everything.
Yeah,
everything important.
So there you go. That's what we've been playing, and like I said, a little later tonight we'll be checking out the new Elden Ring. Danny Hyphen hasn't seen much of it outside of the little teaser trailers that we got shown because I didn't really we never really watched any gameplay from any of the beta tests that they did back a couple months ago.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, we're gonna take a look at that tonight. But first, we got some news for you. We'll get into the news here. Elden Ring, Nightreign, the game we were just talking about, sells 2 million copies on day one.
Wow.
Yeah.
2 million.
2 million.
And that's. I mean, it's not entirely it's got to be brand recognition, of course. But yeah, like day one, this game that I didn't really see much advertisement for, honestly.
No, which I don't think they needed to advertise. Once everybody heard about it during the initial announcement, like I'm sure they saw on their wish list numbers and everything. They were fine. They were fine. And that kind of falls hand in hand right now too with another thing that I'm hearing out there, unrelated to Elden Ring, but about Nintendo, is that there's not really a lot of promo and hype at your retailers for the Switch 2. And I really think a lot of that thinks that Nintendo just decided, fuck it, we got this. Yeah. We're fine.
We're just not worried. It's going to sell.
But yeah, that's kind of how this Elden Ring game went too, is they announced it and a lot of people showed a lot of hype and excitement for it, and that was all they needed. So it's out. It's out. I didn't even realize it was coming out yesterday until Monday. Really, I knew it was coming, but I thought for some reason in my brain it was next month. Because there's stuff coming out next month. I got like 2 things coming out next month. The Space Marine remaster that's coming to Game Pass and skipping PlayStation.
Oh, yeah.
That comes out on the 10th. Death Stranding comes out at the end of the month. And I think there's one other game. I can't remember what it is. I don't know if I'm so excited about it. Or else I would remember. But yeah, Elden Ring, 2 million copies on day one, and then they are announcing a patch for solo runs. That might be kind of interesting. If it's viable, I might check that out. Right now, I mean, like what we're gonna do tonight, we're just gonna hit matchmaking and just team up with some randoms and follow them.
Yeah.
And hope that they are better than me.
They can help you.
Yeah.
You're gonna need it.
Yeah.
You'll be okay.
Yeah, doing just fine.
Scroll up. You see that article on the right? It says number 1 in that top right. Yeah, click on that and read that and then click on it. I just want you guys to see this.
A Concord developers commemorative. Oh wow! So this
name and everything.
This
I forgot to put that in the news because I saw that pop up on my feed.
And I wonder how this worked because I'm like, I feel like Goodwill sometimes because it's through like actual Goodwill, but it's an auction. I feel like at their inventory they just get shit sometimes, and this person probably didn't even work. This person probably dropped this off with a box of other shit at a store and just said, "Here, take it all." And they probably look through all they get, and they're like, "Ooh, we could put this." And now they have an auction site, Goodwill Auctions. So
thousands of dollars.
This game that was going to be $40 that was available for 12 days absolutely tanked and failed and got shut down, and then the studio got closed. $40 for this little commemorative. I would bet the auction price for that's probably somewhere around $10, wouldn't you? Well, you'd be wrong. Last I checked, it was over $2,500.
Jeez.
Yeah. So let's see if we can take a look because this article's a couple days old. Where can we view the auction?
I don't see a link there.
Concord
auction.
Let's take a look.
Yes, I never even heard that Goodwill had an auction site. I didn't know.
Yeah. IGN's got to have the link to the damn auction, don't they? Yeah, there you go. 3,000 now when this was
Shop
written.
Goodwill. Item removed. Ooh. Auction ended. It's not going to tell us anything.
It's not going to tell us.
Lame.
It's crazy they just turned the picture around. But yeah, when they wrote this article, it was over $3,000. So that's crazy. That's crazy. Like if you bought that, there's a lot of things you could waste money on.
But
like
why?
a lot of things you could waste $3,000 on. That should not be something anybody should waste money on.
A bunch of fired people got that, and they're giving it away.
Yeah.
Why would you spend $3,000 on it? I mean, maybe it's a piece of gaming history, but it's not a useful piece of gaming history.
It's not a useful piece of gaming history. It's like, like it'd be like owning a copy of E.T. for Atari. Who cares?
Yeah.
Nobody cares.
The commemorative launch of E.T. plaque.
Yeah.
That's what it would be like.
There you go. A little side note for you. And also, Elden Ring.
We already did that one. Oh, wait. Oh, you had to show that one.
Elden Ring is getting cooked in the reviews. One reviewer said, "Very bold of Miyazaki to think I have 2 friends to play with." Oh, so good job, Elden Ring. That 2 million copies in one day. That's Game of the Year contender right there.
That's crazy.
That'd be crazy. Once you play this game, you'll be like, that'd be crazy if Elden Ring got Game of the Year for this. It's good. It's just like, I don't know. It's different. It's so different than like Dark Souls or Elden Ring in terms of, if you're gonna be shitty like I am right now, just getting started, like each run's gonna take you anywhere from like 15 to 24 minutes till you die.
All right.
And have to start over.
Huh.
But yeah, later when you get into the more harder difficulties, like the runs can get longer, I hear. So.
Okay.
Yep.
Go on for days.
Yeah. So there's your commemorative plaque for Concord. $3,000.
That.
What do we got here? Oh yeah, the Xbox first party handheld. Apparently there is another handheld, a different one.
They've been talking about it.
Yeah.
It's been coming up, and it came up in that leak, those leaked documents before the FTC trial that we saw.
Yeah.
Where they were talking about a handheld coming in like 2027. It was just, rumors and speculation. We saw that, but
yeah,
I guess that's what What's going on?
Yeah, well, they have the partnership rebadged Asus ROG thing coming out, which still is not confirmed outside of that leak we saw to even be an Asus ROG, right? Like, we have not heard them say, we are teaming up with Asus ROG to come out with this handheld.
I don't think they said anything like that.
We all know it's coming, and everybody took that gnarly-looking leak picture we saw of that prototype the other day.
I think it's in this picture if you scroll down, or it's on this article.
But this is kind of cool. This is going to affect like the Asus ROGs, the Legion Go's, the MSI Claw,
all of it.
But Windows is they're gonna focus on kind of optimizing Windows 11 to work better with these. And the reason for this is SteamOS just dropped their software for you to be able to install on pretty much any of these handhelds, like the ones that are Windows handhelds, like my Legion Go. I could wipe that out and install SteamOS on it, and they're seeing that, of course, your battery life just goes up, and you're seeing performance increases, FPS across the board. But yeah. There's a lot like I don't know. I wouldn't do it myself personally because I play too much that isn't just part of my Steam.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that just does not work on SteamOS.
Yeah, because I have my own games. I like the emulation setup that I have for my things that I do there.
And like nothing Microsoft works over there. You can't play Forza and shit. And sometimes like there's certain games that don't work.
Game Pass just doesn't work over there. I have some stuff from Epic. Like I said, I have some of my own games that I just have on a hard drive that I can, drag the installs over. Or, I play stuff off of my network drive even. But yeah, you're kind of limited in there. But yeah, I mean, if you're primarily like a Steam gamer and you got one of these Windows handhelds, man, SteamOS might be a nice little option for you.
Yeah,
if you don't really do anything else, but. Yeah, I mean, I just treat mine like a little handheld PC that plays all my shit and then has easy access to, like, web browser that I know and love with all my logins already there when I go on trips and can just log into my streaming services and stream and...
Just fine.
I don't know. I never really thought about a Steam Deck either. Like, that was one thing that never got me. Was like, I was just like, I wouldn't be happy.
It's the OS thing.
Being stifled to Steam.
Mm-hmm. It's the whole SteamOS thing. You can't play some of your games.
Right.
I want something that plays all my shit.
Yep.
And it better work, and it better work well. And I'm glad that it sucks that they're doing this. They're sidelining this ARM handheld thing because it's going to be ARM. You know it's going to be. But they really need to get their shit together with Windows 11.
Right.
Like super duper serious. It's bad.
So hopefully they do some things because... I mean, it's just almost there with a lot of my games that I'm like, there's no reason that, this couldn't, hit 60.
It should just run.
It should.
Yeah.
So once we start seeing that, it'll be interesting to see how they play that because I don't think that they're going to, like, gatekeep it. Because it's going to be a Windows update, man.
They can't gatekeep it.
If
some people get it.
This isn't the update that's going to go... Because, like, some of my stuff, like when you have a Legion Go AMD, and then you have a Asus ROG AMD, I am on a older version of their graphics driver on a Legion Go. We don't know when we get them. They just come randomly. And then, like, the Asus ROG gets them first, it seems. But you download all that through either their little app or you go through the support site, download drivers. But this Windows optimization stuff, even though they're coming out with a partnership with most likely Asus ROG, they're not gonna really. I mean, they could probably figure it out, but I doubt that they're gonna gatekeep it. It's just all Windows handhelds will see an increase in performance.
They can't gatekeep that.
Yeah.
Because once one part sees it, everyone else is going to complain.
Yep.
And they're going to want that.
Yep.
Like it has to spread to PC.
And they definitely want these. They definitely want these other handhelds to continue to use Windows and not, slide over to, now we're just exclusively Steam. We make Steam handheld, third-party handhelds now.
Man, that would suck for them.
Yeah. So. There's that ugly photo we saw the other day.
See the guy taking the picture in the picture. It's great.
Yeah. So there you go.
Jank.
There you go. What else we got here? Oh, I heard today. I haven't watched this yet.
Neither
It's
have I.
not
What is
often
this?
that I don't watch something before the show. It's usually Danny Hyphen who's like, wait.
Yep.
But I haven't watched this either. Forza Horizon 5, as we've talked about, the racing game for Xbox that's 4 years old, just recently dropped on PlayStation 5 as part of their bringing over Xbox exclusives to other platforms. And then it turned around and sold, almost 2 million copies now, most
Probably over
likely.
2 now.
It's on sale.
Oh shit!
It
really?
fucking just came out. And the $99 edition is currently $79.
Oh, it's selling units now.
Yeah.
You know it's gonna be selling.
Yeah, and then the other one's like $45.
Oh man.
Yeah, 44, 46 bucks. Yeah.
Well, people should play it. It's a good
But
game.
it's so crazy that it just came over their full price, and they took all those fucking pre-orders, and a month later, it's part of the summer sale for PlayStation.
Man. So bad.
Oh, Xbox can do that every time too.
Yeah.
Until people learn their lesson. Well, Xbox is going to be real hit or miss on their games that actually succeed.
Yeah. I mean, Forza is kind of a good success because everyone likes racing games.
But like Indiana Jones, I don't think we ever got sales numbers from that.
Oh no, they
And
were super
that's
low.
that's a bad sign.
It's like under 500K probably on
Yeah.
PlayStation.
And then they might have gave us sales on Sea of Thieves. They confirmed that it was very successful.
Yeah, it was a successful game.
But I mean, they've got other games that'll come that'll like. Here's the crazy thing.
What? What's the crazy thing?
I bet that Halo
Oh yeah.
doesn't do much better than Forza on PlayStation if Master Chief Collection comes.
It'd have to have everything.
Because it's one of those games that if you've wanted to have that, you've had it. Like it's been out so long, Master Chief Collection, that I mean it's been out since
it would depend on the price.
2016, 2000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And people on Xbox are getting it for like $2-3.
Yeah.
Because it was on key sites forever.
And it's just one of those games that, even if you have a PS5, it's like, oh, I had an Xbox last time, or I used to have a PC before I moved, and we played Master. Like
they'd have to do something
I
special.
don't see it selling like crazy because it's not anything even remotely. It's way older than 4 years old, and it's just a bunch of old games.
I see it selling on name though. It'll probably sell like Forza
I don't think
does.
it's gonna do crazy though.
They'd have to do something special.
Yeah.
Make it. They'd have to have DualSense features.
I just think the Halo market has been reached one way or another with Master Chief Collection over the past almost a decade. So
You think it's hit market saturation?
almost, yeah. But I doubt that you'd see it do too much crazier than Forza's doing. Honestly.
Well, Halo didn't do itself any favors by releasing shit ass games. So.
And if they release Halo Infinite over there,
It's a free game. You can play that.
never
for free.
mind. It'll sell 36,000 copies.
Yeah. It might sell to overseas players that didn't get into Halo or Xbox but wanted to play Halo.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people overseas didn't buy Xbox, period. Xbox is like an American thing.
Yeah.
So I think that it could sell units. I think it would have an international market.
I just don't think it's gonna go too crazy though. Not at this point. It's not gonna go crazier than Forza too much though. It's too old of a game.
It is old, but
people have played it.
But it's
and
4
it's on,
games.
and it's on PC. It's been on PC.
It's 4 games and it's trophies.
That doesn't. That's they don't buy their own games. Why are they gonna buy this game more than Forza?
Trophies.
It's gonna be the one that shows them. Oh man, yeah. I mean, it's kind of hit or miss on this.
Maybe
strategy,
Halo was dead.
Maybe Halo was dead.
Yeah.
In our next story, oh look, Baby Bird.
Oh, this guy.
He was in a little thing that we watched.
Was that during the PlayStation
I think
thing?
we watched it on here. And he was asked a question about the $80 price point. And he said, I don't know. That's not up to me. That's up to the publisher. But I mean, either way, real fans will figure it out.
Yeah.
The internet had a little field day with him over here, basically praising the raise to $80 standard edition for games. When it's like, yeah, the publisher does kind of dictate the price, but this is Borderlands and your baby bird, Randy Pitchford. You could take a stand. And it just might actually kind of help the publisher make a certain decision. But instead, he just kind of was like, that's out of my league. That's up to the publisher. But real fans will figure it out.
They'll make it happen. They'll find a way to make it happen. Then he had his anecdotal story where he said about his local game store and the Sega Genesis game.
Yeah.
How he had to work at the ice cream shop.
Yeah, so then the internet went crazy, and then you said a fan came around and it said the game better not be $80.
Well, yeah, that's just actually the story. That's what led to this apology.
Yeah. So yeah, people were just like, God damn, you're so out of touch, dude. Like,
he wasn't thinking at all.
Yeah.
So what did he say? I didn't even read all this.
Well, he wrote a little apology on Twitter.
What? We must be missing the top of it. Oh man. The absolute... I'm sorry there was a misunderstanding, he starts with. He leads with that. He calls it a misunderstanding. Sincere truth is that I don't want anyone to pay any more than they should or are comfortable with, and I always work with the intent and hope that a customer always feels they got the better end of the deal no matter what they pay. Actual context is that a guy replied to a post about Borderlands 4 on the Switch 2 and was warning me about if it ends up being $80, the game will fail. Explained that it wasn't my call, but if the $10 price increase does happen, since that's obviously where the industry's going, it'll be okay, and that Borderlands 4 will be okay because it's a great game, and that there are a lot of fans who will value and want it.
See, I knew this was a half-assed,
this is such a bullshit
apology.
Yeah. It's kind of a, I don't know, it's just being ridiculous.
So he goes on and on and on and on. So there you go. Borderlands 4 possibly going to be a $80 game. And this is the thing, too, is the Switch 2 is going to be like the Switch 1 in a lot of ways, where you get this inferior version of a game that's on Xbox and PlayStation and PC. What I call the games that should not have been on Switch. Third-party games that should not have been on Switch, a la Borderlands, BioShock.
Yeah, BioShock shouldn't have been there. Doom, kind of.
Yeah.
It ran, but it shouldn't have been there.
But they still sold you these games at full price, even though they were far inferior versions to what you were getting on Xbox, PlayStation, and PC.
They're rough.
Yeah.
Very rough. Don't trust that man, no matter what he says.
No.
Randy Pitchford is an untrustworthy individual, in my opinion, and it should probably be your opinion, too.
Yeah.
Are you playing that AI, James, again?
Yeah. I do.
AI, James. Oh, boy.
So Forza Horizon 5. I don't know how we got all the way to that. I think we skipped around somewhere.
You might have.
We were talking about Forza Horizon 5, and we were going to watch this trailer that you hadn't watched yet. I don't know how I don't know what happened.
We got way the fuck away. We just moved on.
We just moved on, and now we're back. Here you go. Oh, I think I rambled about something and then came back. It's only 51 seconds.
Play Unleashed.
This enhanced 4K graphics.
It was 4K already. Okay, while driving. There you go.
Advanced ray tracing while driving. Yes, this is something that is not the case on Xbox.
I don't think so, no.
Yeah. Don't we get ray tracing in
Motorsport?
And then isn't ray tracing in this when you're in the
Oh, Forza Vista, yeah.
Forza Vista.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Superior draw distance.
Superior draw distance.
Like what? You can see across the whole ass map already. Nothing about the controller?
No little adaptive squishy triggers, huh?
No squishy triggers. It's got to have support for it. You know it's going to have support.
I mean, yeah, it's got to, right?
It has to.
It'd be wild if they didn't do squishy triggers. The internet's gonna have a field day with that. That's all you guys care about is your squishy triggers.
Let's turn that shit off.
Immediately.
Yeah, there's no reason for it.
Immediately. Every game that I've gotten where you're holding the gun, I'm like, on PS5, right into the settings, before I even start the game, adaptive triggers off.
Yep.
Do not apply tension to me pressing this. And then I end up getting, like, I have the Pro Elite controller thing for it, where you can just hair triggers, because that's all I want. The only game that I really want real triggers for is, like, this Forza game or other car games.
Mm-hmm. Racing games in general,
Yeah.
you want analog triggers.
And outside of this, like, if I play, like, a Need for Speed or just some other kind of more arcadey racer that's arcadier than that, I will leave on, like, Xbox my brake on the halfway.
Yeah,
because I don't need to tap, you know. But in Forza, I turn it all the way on. Yeah, because you can some of them cars you can barely press it, and it's like, okay, that's enough, that's enough. So, yeah, this game's on sale. Forza Horizon 5 right now just came out on PlayStation 5, 4-year-old game, free on Game Pass, and it's already on sale for the summer days of play, PlayStation days of play.
All right.
I have oh, by the way. It was a year that I didn't have a PlayStation Plus subscription. I have a PlayStation Plus subscription for another year now.
Embarrassing.
It went on sale, and it was very convenient timing
Yeah,
because I am
yeah.
about to buy a PlayStation game
Uh-huh.
and play the shit out of it. And that's Death Stranding. Well, that's a single-player game, Russ. Why would you need a PlayStation Plus account? There's one little mechanic in the game.
It's kind of important.
A little important to me for getting my places is the extra stuff when you start opening up areas of the map. I don't know if this game's going to work the same way. I would assume that it would. But when you open up areas of the map and do stuff, you see some stuff I know the game just lays out. But when you're online, there's more things that the community has helped create or that you can contribute to. But then there's also, when you have an online connection through PlayStation Plus or Xbox or free on PC.
Free on PC.
No PlayStation Plus required. But when you go to certain mailboxes and stuff, there's lost cargo. And it's tied to other players. So that you wouldn't get that. So yeah, I got PlayStation Plus. And Sarah plays a game on the PS3 streaming called Tokyo Jungle. So she can play that again, and I can have my online aspects to Death Stranding coming up. So, yeah, I got a year for 33% off of Super Ultimate.
Super Ultimate
For $107.
You gonna play some PlayStation 1 games?
No,
No.
I have all the PlayStation 1 games I need.
Yeah, I play those on Xbox.
I play those on my Legion Go.
Shit.
But there you go. I have a PlayStation Plus account.
I can't believe you.
Billing's already turned off though, so next May, at the end of May, I will be either renewing with Days of Play or or going a year dry again because I'm done. I mean, the moment Death Stranding comes out on PC, it's over for
you
my
bought it.
It's
Yeah.
over for my PlayStation version.
Yeah.
That's it.
It's the only reason you come back is because they keep signing those nice exclusivity deals with
Oh,
your
you
buddies.
bought it? You bought it physical, Russ? You sell it? No, I bought it digital. It's just gonna live in my library on PlayStation.
It's gonna rot in there.
Yep. So when they come out with the director's cut on PS6, I can get my $10 upgrade.
You mean $20 upgrade?
My $20 upgrade.
There you go. Yeah. Good man. Now you understand. Wall of text, Randy Pitchford.
Elden Ring, Nightreign, available today.
Big ass advertisements everywhere.
Hey, we talked about we played a little of that WRC game.
We did.
That WRC 9. It's not the newest one. It was from 2022. But we talked about recently that the license WRC license that EA had. That ended.
Yep.
And it also meant Codemasters was out of the WRC Rally game as well because they were making them at this final point. And well, we found out that someone else swooped up the license.
Yeah.
Who did that?
Nacon.
What did they do?
They do a bunch of publishing stuff, but they did the Test Drive Solar Crown, but they also they own the company that actually did the rally games before.
Oh,
like
okay.
The company that made the rally game that we played on the show, same company. They made WRC 9. So it's just like basically going back, I guess.
But that was just 2022.
Yeah.
Did EA have the license at that point?
I don't think EA had the license or was making games yet at that point. But yeah, I think that the same company
Did they publish
did it.
them?
I don't know. I think that maybe it's publishing. Let's see. I don't think that they published that one.
Yeah, you're right, because I didn't have to launch fucking EA launcher.
Yeah, just those two. EA Sports WRC and EA Sports WRC 24. They only did 2 games.
Wow.
And Nacon did basically everything else.
And I have, like, neither one of these, but I have probably, like, 2 of the other WRC games in my library from free giveaways or cheap sales or something. So it's just going back to the old people that made it.
Yeah, people online, I did a little bit of research, and people online seem to think that the games started out kind of rough and then got better as they went on. So they're coming back into the franchise after being off for a bit. So maybe it'll start out good again. We'll see what happens.
Yeah. So
yeah, they're just getting it back. 2027 to 2032 is what they said.
So we're going to be basically taking some time off.
Yeah.
From WRC. So the one we just got this year, was that this year? 2024, ended last year.
Yeah.
So no 25, no 26, but in 27, we'll probably see a new one. So they're probably already starting development. They'll have a little over a 2-year development cycle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully it's good.
Do
That game I bought for $4, though, $5, we figured out really quick. There's a lot more to this than just pick a track and go rally.
Oh yeah, that's a whole ass game. Yeah. You run the team.
Yeah. Do I think what? What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say what the hell was I gonna say? Do you think that because they pulled Codemasters off of this so fast, what do they have Codemasters working on now?
If I had to guess, probably some sort of racing game.
It can't be Need for Speed.
Rally game. Are they gonna pull another FIFA here and just come out with Codemaster Rally?
What if they sell Codemasters to Microsoft?
Oh no, they won't do that.
That would just complete Playground Games.
They wouldn't do that.
Oh, that's how you get Project Gotham again.
But that'd be crazy if their next thing then they have coming out next year is Codemasters Rally.
Oh man, Codemasters Rally. That'd be cool because it's they did the touring car series back on Play. Remember that kick-ass PlayStation racing game I showed you that one time with the destructible cars and shit?
Oh yeah.
Touring car champion. That was Codemasters. Huh. Codemasters has done
I've
racing
played
games
a number
forever.
of their racing games over the years, and they're always kind of quality.
Yeah,
so
Pro Race Driver.
You see and they've even went and made, like, I remember I've seen their logo on like handheld games, like Game Boy or some shit.
Yeah, they've been around forever, man.
So there you go. Oh
yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah. I sent you a picture.
Was this our next story?
Maybe.
Yes, it was. Good. That works out.
So here's Jeffy's website for Summer Game Fest.
Summer Game Fest,
Doesn't
as we
that
keep
look-
talking about, it's a thing that we like every year, not necessarily because it's great, but there is some great things about it.
Mm-hmm.
It's basically where E3 went to die, when E3 went to die, and now we get Summer Game Fest.
Yeah.
And
This was built with the ashes of E3.
Yeah. Normally this site's real wacky and stupid looking and colorful.
But it's shit.
This year it's not. Look at what he did. Look at what he did. Look at this stupid site.
It looks broken.
See, it usually looked kind of like this.
Yeah, it had this weird design in the background. It would look more cohesive, and now it's just a bunch of just chunks floating on top of no background.
Yep.
So there's the schedule. We got the State of Unreal, the Summer Game Fest, all that shit.
So this airs
June 6th.
June 6th. Oh, that's Tuesday? Friday. Wednesday? Thursday. Friday. Okay, so that's next Friday. So yeah, this will be airing at 2. and we are on the air like 5 hours later. So we're just gonna recap it. So if you don't watch it before coming to hang out with us on a Friday night, we'll be watching it too, and we'll get to skip past the bad parts.
Oh, that's the
best boring parts and all the commercials. So we'll be doing that. But then as we continue on, coming up for our next time that we'll be with you will be the 13th. So between there, we'll also have the Devolver Digital thing to look at too. That'll be cool.
Nice. Xbox Showcase on the 8th?
Yep, so we'll get Xbox Showcase on the 8th.
Death Stranding 2 below? June 8th, same thing.
Yep. Okay. So cool. So that'll be week 2 of our fun is anything from PC Game Show, which usually doesn't have a lot of like world premieres that are like crazy that you don't know about. A couple things sneak in there. But the Xbox Showcase, a little Death Stranding 2, we'll take a look at that on week 2. But yeah, next week we'll get a lot of world premieres, and Xbox will already have some news. They always come and share something at Summer Game Fest at Jeff's thing too. So yeah, this time they think they're going to come and share that Starfield's going to PlayStation.
Outer Worlds 2 Direct, man. I cannot wait to close the video as soon as I finish the Xbox Direct. I don't give a fuck about Outer Worlds 2. I beat the first one. It's like I never want to play this shit.
Yeah.
Ever.
So there's all your sponsors. Look at that.
He's got over 60 homeboys helping him put on this event.
Yeah.
And it's all them.
Look at them all.
The round 1 of 2025 partners. Remember, kids, Jeff Keighley doesn't need your money. He's got his own.
He's got his own.
And he can get more.
Don't ever let him ask you for money.
No.
Yep. Also, Multiversus. This is a game...
I remember us playing this when it first...
We played this originally during its actual beta.
Mm-hmm.
That everyone knew it was going to shut down in like 3 days later.
Yep.
And then come back. And then there was a big crowd of people who just didn't come back, including us, who, looking back, I do think they told us that it was like some sort of crazy extended beta. But it went on forever, long enough for everyone to just forget about the game. And then they said, okay, we're taking the game down. It'll be back. And everyone was like, wait, what? It was a beta. It was a really long beta. And then they brought the game back. It did not go well from there.
No one played it.
And then, what are we, a year later?
Yeah, I think so.
And they're shutting it down. So Multiversus officially closes down today and is delisted.
Yeah, it's gone.
The game can be played offline. It was a really neat idea. It was a Super Smash clone, but it was all these Warner Brothers IPs. And
LeBron James.
And LeBron James. Warner Brothers and LeBron James. Well, he was in Space Jam, so he's Warner Brothers now.
He's a Warner Brothers IP.
Yep. LeBron James is a Warner Brothers IP.
Got it.
But yeah, it was a really neat idea, and I don't know. I mean, I'd be interested to know like just what failed, because I feel like it was pretty popular during its initial little beta, and then it came back, and I heard about it. People were coming back and playing it. I'd hear that it was getting updates or some characters. It was just I mean, I don't really play I don't play Super Smash outside of like when it first comes out. Like it's just not my kind of game, so we never went back. We never played it. We had a like when we played the beta, there was no local co-op, and I think that's kind of what killed it for us too.
You couldn't play with your friends at home.
Yeah, there was just no local co-op. It was like you had to play online, and we're like, well, this is stupid.
Yeah.
So we just played people online, and
we had a decent time.
Ended up just letting it go, but shutting down. So there was fans of this game, not many, but
props to the people that stuck around, but still, you kind of had to know what was going in after they took it offline the first time.
Yeah.
So just it sucks that they didn't handle this game. I think it was just mishandled from the beginning.
Yeah.
Because it was obviously playable. It was fun. People had feedback. People were in on it when it first came out. So I don't know. I think it had potential, but it was wasted. It was squandered, and they didn't do it right.
Is that $100 Founders Pack?
Yeah. Just imagine.
Insane.
Imagine them paying for that, and then they take it away from you. We're going to take the game offline.
Yeah, 114 concurrent when it returned May 2024.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing that they were able to pull numbers for all platforms.
Probably.
Let's check.
Might be Steam. Who knows? SteamDB Multiversus.
They might just be pulling Steam numbers. Let's see.
192. It's going away.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
they're
think
pulling Steam.
I think they were just pulling Steam numbers alone. So this, of course, was on Xbox and PlayStation. I believe this was on. Was this on Xbox One and PS4?
I don't think so, but I could be wrong. I guess so.
Yeah, it was on last gen as well.
Yeah, Xbone. Yeah, it was on everything.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
If it's on Xbone, it's on everything.
Yep. So yeah, shutting down. Oh, there you go. There
Goodbye.
You go. Neat idea. Really neat idea on paper, and lots of great IP they could have been dabbling with.
People liked it.
Mm-hmm.
People had good feedback.
They could have started funneling more new stuff through there to promote their latest movies. I mean, they kind of did it with like legacy characters for some stuff. Of course, you see like the superhero stuff, and
You see, like Game of Thrones lady.
yeah. So yeah, sucks, man. I mean, I was like, I wish that I wanted that game to work. I remember wanting that game to work, and we sang it a lot of praises during that first beta. That it was really well put together for what it was, a Smash clone.
Mm-hmm.
That it felt premium for being a IP Smash.
Yeah, it actually felt like a premium game. It didn't feel like one of those games you expect to be made by Game Mill Entertainment or
Yeah.
whatever. They just churn out.
It's like a puppy mill, but for games.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. But yeah, this felt legit. It was pretty decent for what we played. I don't know. I just think it was mismanaged.
Yeah, they killed it.
Yeah.
And layoff news. Playtonic is a company, and they made this game called Ukulele.
Like what?
Ukulele
2019?
in 2019. Did they make two of these or just one?
They made ukulele, and then they made ukulele some expansion
Ukulele
pack.
was on like the 360, wasn't it, or was it on Xbox One?
It was on. God, let's find out. Playtonic. Oh,
Look, ukulele.
there we go. Ukulele was on Xbox. Yeah, it was on Xbox One.
Okay, both of them.
Yes, it was more of the gen.
Okay.
That gen.
But yeah,
It was not on 360.
they just out of nowhere we heard they got confirmed with layoffs, and everyone's like, well, what's the last game they made? Ukulele in 2019. It's like, well,
Yeah, all they do is publish.
I mean, I guess they'd probably. I mean, at this point, it sounds like layoffs happen before if they aren't developing anymore, right?
I guess. But I mean,
So now people from the publishing side, this is the only part they do, got laid off.
yeah. I mean, the only game they're making at Playtonic is
What are they
Ukulele.
publishing?
They published Little Gator game, Bullets Per Minute. They published
Anything I heard of on that list?
BPM Bullets Per Minute.
When was that?
That was 2021. They published something called Dunk Demon Tides.
I think I've seen Dunk in the store.
Switch and Windows. Yeah,
Yeah.
probably. They published Victory Heat Rally. Some game called Elsie, Corpo Nation, The Sorting Process,
Such a shit.
Demon Turf, whatever the fuck that is.
Like Steam shovelware.
Yeah, basically shovelware,
Okay.
I guess.
Well,
Not quite shovelware, but mostly. Little Gator game is actually pretty decent.
get your shit in order, Playtonic. Sounds like you made some bad decisions along the way.
Yeah.
Oh, and our final bit tonight, we've got a tiny free game dumpster. You can grab on Epic Games Store Baby bird, feed me. Tiny Tina Wonderland.
As an apology, he's giving you this game for free.
This is a Borderlands story. So this is Borderlands.
Tiny Tina's Wonderlands.
But different.
Yeah, it's Tiny Tina Borderlands. It's teen rated. Don't expect good anything, but maybe someone will play it for free.
Yeah, and some hokey jokes.
Oh, why shouldn't you download it? You mentioned something I forget about.
I read somewhere that apparently in the EULA, they made the change in there, and it basically reads that when you download this, it installs, whatever it is that companies install in their games. But this is installed to the level where basically they control your whole PC.
Oh.
It's fine. Just go ahead and grab it. It's good.
Go ahead and grab and download that, and they'll have full.
I didn't
Baby
read
Bird
the
will
whole
have your computer.
I didn't read the whole story just because I'm like, well, it's a major publisher. Apparently, I mean, they're all doing this to some degree. There's gnarly shit inside that EULA.
That's why my computer runs like shit.
Nobody reads it though.
Yeah.
And then the other game is it's a bit of an older game, a little indie game that I think this has won some awards somewhere. It's called Limbo, and it's this artsy little.
Very dark.
Yeah, kind of a little platformy story where you're this little shade boy and there's spooky stuff happening and you're just walking around.
Mm-hmm. Hi, Buzz.
Yeah.
That's our cat.
But those are free for PC players over on the Epic Games Store from now and through June 5th.
The true fans find a way.
True fans find a way. Randy Pitchford, Baby Bird, also tweeted that the game Tiny Tina's Wonderlands was free on Epic, and he started it for all of our real fans that are cost sensitive.
Oh boy.
We got a free game for you over on Epic Games right now. So there you go.
Sensitive games.
Yeah, our little cost sensitive friends.
Oh. Dig that hole deeper.
Yep. All right, that's going to do it for our news this week. Just about. A little shorter than normal, but, you know. It's the week before Summer Game Fest starts.
Yeah, although
bear
news
with
coming.
us. Next week is going to be like a fucking 2-hour news segment, so get ready.
You'll be begging us to stop telling you about the news.
All right, we're going to take a break. I got to fill my drink, and when we come back, we got new games again for you tonight. So many new games this year, and from what I'm seeing, there's just new games coming throughout the year. Last year, it was so sparse that we had the year of retro. Mm-hmm. I think we've played retro games once this year on the show.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, it is the year of new games right here on the Russ Factor Show. And tonight is no exception. We've got the brand new Elden Ring Nightreign for you. I'm going to tell you all about it, what it is. Is it DLC? No. Is it a sequel? No. It's a little different. We'll go through it, and we'll take a peek, and we'll see if we can't make a little progress tonight. I want Danny Hyphen to get his hands on it.
Oh, gosh.
Might send him on a run, but also want to take some stabs at beating that boss.
Oh, we will.
So we can unlock that final character.
We're going to beat that boss tonight.
Yeah. And then or that ghost lady I was telling you about.
Yeah,
we got to beat her thing, and that's a solo mission, so.
Yeah.
But all that and coming up, so stick around. Everybody grab yourself a beverage and settle in for the gameplay that we got coming up here for you right here in just a second. It's the Russ Factor Show. We will be right back.